Thousands still waiting outside the gates, where Taliban fighters rule the streets. Nearly 6,000 US troops now guarding the airport. Tonight, ABC News confirming there were no US flights out of Kabul for up to 7 hours today because the airbase in Qatar was filled to capacity.
They're saying that they don't have enough room over here.
Late today, we've learned rescue flights have now resumed, diverted to other locations. US officials say 5,700 people have been evacuated in the last 24 hours, including hundreds of Americans, 13,000 in all since Saturday.
Any American who wants to come home, we will get you home.
And late today, after the president spoke, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin acknowledging with lawmakers that there have been instances of the Taliban beating Americans trying to get to the airport in Kabul, calling the situation unacceptable. And Pentagon spokesperson John Kirby acknowledging there have been reports of some Americans unable to pass through checkpoints.
And it turns out last month, a U.S. embassy employee sent a classified cable to the State Department predicting the Afghan government could soon collapse. Still, President Biden insists his team did not believe the Taliban would take over so quickly.
People in New England are bracing for their first direct hit by a hurricane in 30 years. Henrie, now a tropical storm, is barreling toward the northeast coast.
Hurricane warnings and watches are already up across much of the northeast at this hour.
Hurricane conditions likely in the next 36 hours. Expected to strengthen as it gets past the Gulf Stream and then rapidly head towards Long Island, Connecticut as a Category 1 storm, landfall Sunday afternoon, and then drifting into New England. With all this, all the impacts are going to come in. Strong storm surge up to 5 feet, rip currents, yes, heavy rainfall and certainly damaging winds. We could see rainfall up to 10 inches well inland, so at the very least inland areas will see flooding.
News tonight about an accident on the tarmac at Hollywood Burbank Airport. 2 planes clipping wings while on the ground. No one on board the American Airlines and Alaska Airlines planes at the time. The American Airlines plane was being towed to a terminal when their wings made contact. One runway had to be closed for an investigation, causing some delays. A mystery in the mountains of California.
To my knowledge, I've been here 20 years and I've never seen an incident like this before.
An entire family found dead on a hike in Mariposa County. No signs of trauma. The sheriff says it's possible an algae bloom killed them.
I know there's been some speculation and we haven't confirmed that, but there are signage from the Forest Service regarding a algae bloom. There's some signage up there of that could be poisonous, but at this point, we can't rule anything out.
Just 9 days after being named one of the 2 new hosts of Jeopardy, Mike Richards abruptly quitting the job after reports of past sexist and offensive comments surface.
A fun final Jeopardy category.
Richards, who's also the show's executive producer, filled in as a guest host earlier this year. He's now apologizing for jokes he made about women, the homeless, and Jewish people, among others, on his podcast 7 years ago, following a report on the website The Ringer.
A brand new car!
In addition, while producing The Price is Right, Richards was named in discrimination and harassment lawsuits from models on the show. He has denied any wrongdoing and was eventually dropped from the suit, naming him a defendant. Richards saying the allegations do not reflect the reality of who I am.
The Ever Given ship, which blocked the Suez Canal for 6 days in March, made its way safely through this time. It was the first time back since it left Egypt after the incident, which caused a traffic jam in the narrow waterway, disrupting global trade. Roughly 15% of the world's shipping traffic passes through the Suez Canal.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.